it's a big week with Arkansas coming to town on Saturday. I think a lot of emotion for a lot of people. How do you guys block that out as a team?
It's just basketball. I mean, there might be some tension between some people, but we're just going out there and hooping. Regardless of who we're playing, it's the same thing every night.
It seemed like the A&M game, you had maybe a little extra chip on your shoulder there. Does that one mean anything extra special to you? Since I imagine all the players and staff, everybody's gone.
It's just a game. I don't really have much to say, honestly. That's it. So.
I know you said in the preseason you and Kurt got pretty close. Just what have his spirits been like behind the scenes during this whole stretch? And I mean, how big a loss is this for you guys, especially that pace of play you talked about?
I mean, obviously it's really detrimental to this team, not having Kerr, especially as another point guard that we were looking to when he was healthy. But he's done a great job just keeping his spirits high on the bench in the locker room, being very vocal and just helping out guys like me or TP who might have to step into that point guard role.
What have you seen or have you done too much film on Tennessee yet, or kind of what have you seen so far out of them? What are y'all preparing for?
Yeah, we talked about him and watched some film yesterday, but I think we still have a lot more work to do as far as just getting out today in practice and running through their actions, just getting to know their personnel a little bit. But we'll be prepared when the time comes.
You said it's not time to panic. How difficult is it to kind of put each game away, and especially a two-game losing streak, and move on to the next and kind of look at the big picture of the season as opposed to?
I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I know that conference play is up and down. It's not going to be a uphill like the whole time. So, I mean, you're going to have your ups and downs, but you just got to keep pushing through it. Eventually, you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I'll take a talk track to the end of the game about you guys need to be better at bringing the physicality to the opponent instead of kind of waiting for it to kind of hit you guys. Can you explain that a little more?
I don't really know how you want me to.
Like, I mean, Ansley was saying, like, yeah, it's more of like a mindset you guys have to come out with at the start of the game instead of kind of waiting for the piece.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess it's a mindset thing. Eventually, we gotta, figure out that, like, we're at the University of Kentucky. We're gonna get everybody's best shot. We've been saying it all season, but when you're in a hostile environment in front of a huge crowd, it hits a little different. So, like Ansley said, just having the mentality early, being prepared for it, I think it will carry us a long way.
Tennessee obviously comes out with that physicality, one of the best defensive teams in the nation. So is that some kind of a point of emphasis as well? Like, all right, let's start fast against these guys. Let's hit them hard and hit something back.
Yeah, I mean, we know we got to take care of the ball first and foremost. We did a terrible job of that against Vandy. Tennessee causes a lot of turnovers. They're very aggressive. So that's going to be a big emphasis in practice today and the next, really the entire time that we're through conference and heading into the tournament. But definitely big for this game.
Looking back at that, were the turnovers, was it something Vandy was doing well, or were you guys just more careless with the ball than other games?
I think we were just careless. I think there were a lot of errors that we don't normally make, but we're human. We make mistakes. All we can do is grow and learn from it, and I think we'll see that throughout the rest of the season.
Turnovers hasn't been a problem for you guys a lot this season. So over the last, I think you guys are 4-4 in the last 8 games. Are you guys noticing any other common themes amongst those losses? Because turnovers really was just.
Yeah, I think our assist opportunities correlate pretty well with us winning and losing. When we always break down the numbers after the game the next day, I feel like when we don't have probably 40 assist opportunities, that's usually equivalent to a loss for us, is what I've started to realize. Rebounding, and then defensively, I think we did a way better job this past game about the things that we wanted to correct. But like you said, we lacked in turnovers, so can't give the team 17 extra possessions and hope to win the basketball game. So, yeah.
You guys mentioned turnovers for the Vandy game, but since you guys are 4-4, I think in the last 8, are you guys noticing any bigger themes, any bigger trends throughout those 4 losses?
We're just. I feel like sometimes we're getting away from us offensively. We're not really doing what we usually do, and that's like share the ball and take care of the ball, which is a theme that we saw last game that probably lost the game. You know, one thing we do really well is take care of the ball, and we really did that last game.
And I know there've been times after these road losses where Coach Pope has said, "Oh, it's not that we get off to slow starts; it's that second 10, that second." How do you guys like work on that in practice? Right? It just seems like that's so specific. Like, how can you actually focus on something like that in practice?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't really know. I feel like that just has to be. We just gotta stay focused. That's just us, you know. Something we gotta figure out ourselves. I don't even know if you could practice that, like you said. It's just a mental thing. We gotta be able to stay focused all 40. You know, you can't have lapses.
I know it's kind of a fluid thing with Andrew and his back injury, but just in terms of yourself moving into the starting lineup, I guess what was kind of the timeline of you becoming aware of that for the Vanderbilt game, and was there anything that you did different or the same in your preparation to get ready for moving into the starting 5?
I probably found out the night before, maybe day of, so it wasn't really that big of a gap for me to find out and you know, do anything differently. I wouldn't do anything differently anyways. I feel like I get prepared the same every game because I go in there. It doesn't matter if I'm starting or not, with the intention of doing my best. So it's not really any change.
You obviously had a great impact in the game too, 4 or 5 from 3-point range. Just what was working for you out there, and how comfortable and how much of, you know, in a flow maybe do you feel like with the offense right now?
I mean, yeah, I feel like we're in a good flow. I feel like when we're spreading the ball, we're moving the ball, trying to get everybody involved. We're, you know, almost impossible to stop. You know, I was hitting shots. It's just, you know, what I came here to do, hit shots, and yeah.
How you guys getting ready for the Tennessee defense? I know they're statistically one of the best in the nation. As you've been getting ready, what do they do well, and what are you guys going to try to beat them?
They're physical. They got good guards that guard. They got good bigs that hit the glass, and they're physical. So it's just going to be a fight, you know. It's going to be a dog fight. We got to go out there and be tough. It's just that simple. It's no schemes, no gimmicks. It's just go out there and be tougher. It's that simple.
Do they look similar defensively to anyone you've already faced so far, like A&M and Mississippi State?
We haven't really got too far into detail about that. I wouldn't. I'll probably find out today, but I don't know how similar they are to any other teams. I just know they're really physical, and that's something we got to be prepared for. Like, Vandy was physical last game, and Tennessee's going to take it up another notch. So, yeah.
You knew all you guys knew, but still, you guys already have a good sense of the rivalries, right? This is another one that, you know, fans really want to beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
You guys kind of get ready for that? Like, you kind of want to get this one?
No, yeah, definitely do. You know, it's that's our big rival that people let us know once you committed. You know, there's certain teams that, you know, you don't like here at Kentucky, and I definitely understand that, and I want to make sure we go take care of business tomorrow.
What does it feel like to have a court storming happen with you being on the other side of it?
It sucks, but it also makes you realize that, you know, people really want to be Kentucky, and it shows you how important the name on the front of the chest and the front of the jersey really is. So it's a privilege, but it does suck when it happens.
Is it just the way the roster and some injuries have shaken out for you guys over the course of the season? Some of the younger guys are getting a lot of run now. Obviously, Trent played really well in Nashville on Saturday. Just what do you see from each of the 3 freshmen so far that's allowed them to translate what they're doing in practice to have success in games?
You know, they practice with us. You know, coach recruited them for a reason. They're all great players. You know, they're ready when the number is called, and that's what makes our team so special. We have guys next man up mentality, so everybody here is ready to play. It doesn't matter if it's 10 minutes, 20, 30, or 30 seconds. They're ready to play.
As a veteran guy who's played in so many college basketball games over the years, is there any pointers or tips that you give them to, you know, help them be prepared when they get inserted into a big-time SEC matchup?
Yeah, just to stay ready. You know, we practice against the best team in the country every day. That's how I feel we are. So you guys are definitely ready to, you know, go out there and play against somebody else.